Hey there everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. My name is Baer. I was just taking a moment here to sort of admire the small little UI changes that they've made over the course of time here. Probably a good time to do it too, with this being nearly a year since the early access release of Darkest Dungeon, at least the one that I got my hands on. And man, it's so markedly improved since then, especially if you look at it by comparison, but it just looks so much better now. The roster sorting is awesome. Of course, you've got this now. This is a new feature, a brand new feature that shows you your former party members for the mission that you just undertook. Of course, also they show you now the disease icon in the bottom right corner if your character happens to be afflicted with something. Really just a whole bunch of improvements, man. I'm really happy that they've continued to make things better here as we've gone. For now, though, I do need to commit some people to stress relief, as well as some nasty treatment of medical diseases that needs to be addressed. Savigny has had something for a while. It's scurvy, and I kind of want to get rid of that. We're doing okay on money still here. Overall, I think we're looking good resource-wise. Also wanted to check to see if there might still be some upgrades to these buildings that I'm missing out on. There hasn't been in a long time, and of course, we still have all these trinkets down here that aren't really doing me much good. We're gonna have over 1,000 crests soon, which is totally freaking ridiculous, considering how many I needed to upgrade these things not too long ago. I think it was 96 crests, or something like that, required to upgrade one of these in the finality of it all. So, wondering whether or not those are just gonna keep sitting in our back pocket to no avail. I'm sort of hoping that they give us an opportunity to make something happen with those things. Like, whether or not we could just, like, sell them back, or, I don't know, build a new building with them. Just make a fort entirely of crests. Call it Crest Fort. It's not unique or original, but it gets the job done, right? I think we're going back to the Cove today, probably considering that's the only short mission we have, or not short, but at the apprentice level, I should say. Really want to use the Abomination again, so hopefully we're going to be able to get some good out of him. Let's also take him into the blacksmith and see what sort of upgrades we can look at. The incubating mutation transforms into the progressive mutation, I see. So we're just going to be seeing like a scientific approach to his upgrades. And the rusted chains become iron chains. It sort of looks like something that's meant to restrict him more. You would think they would make him, or give him weaker chains as he goes, right? And that way he doesn't have to do too much to get out of them. Start with platinum chains, go all the way down to like a fucking piece of bubble wrap taped to his leg. No restrictions there. Over to the guild, let's go with, well, I kind of want to see what these are going to be turning into as well. I'm curious to see the stat changes, so not a huge increase there to blight resistance and damage, although it is sort of significant, and of course those are just base changes, so really that's quite nice. As we go up, that's going to get really good. Manacles. The most manly glasses of all. Manacles. Not too much different. Beast's Bile. There's the AoE in the mid-range. Blight goes up a little bit. Increases the ticks of damage per round. 3 points instead of 2. Obviously worth it. The stress heal and the healing goes up for absolution. Obviously, even it's cheap, so we're going to get all of these, but, you know, I want to make sure that we're getting our money's worth anyway. And Rage and Slam. There's that. Alright. Good look for the Abomination. We're going to go ahead and upgrade these guys all as well. We know what's going on with this skill set here with the Grave Robber. We've been around the block a couple of times, honey. We know what's going on. And take them all to the blacksmith, too. Just because we know we need to make things a little bit better. And I'm not going to get a warning this time. Important to note, when I go out to... I'm just gonna buy that for the fun of it. I don't know. I should have probably looked at it before I dropped 12,500 gold on it, but fuck it! Who cares? We're good. Anyway, let's go ahead and line this up. The Abomination, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have in that second slot, and then we've got our Plague Doctor, who unfortunately, again, is not really the best healer, but it's what we got to work with. Her Blight should be good, though. In fact, that should be what we focus on. And as I was mentioning, I will not be informed of my lack of trinkets going into an apprentice level dungeon. It doesn't give you that courtesy. It helps you out for the veteran and the champion level stuff, but it doesn't give you the benefit of the doubt here early on. So we're gonna have to make sure that I've got some stuff moving forward here. And the Grave Robber is definitely, well, actually, let's go ahead and look at her first, because I know I've got this on her that I'm definitely gonna be wanting to use. That is the trap disarm and the big chance to crit, as well as a little bit of scouting chance, which is kind of nice. And let's see if she's got other class-specific stuff. Not sure she does. Might give her an ancestral thing. Oh yeah, there we go. There's our Plague Doctor gear. So there's these. These are two fairly common ones. And no, the Diseased Herb doesn't look so good anymore. Blasphemous Vial, definitely so, though. Stun chance is nice. I'll take that AoE stun boost. And I'll try to use that more. I'll try to make more use of that item and that boost to her skill set. I know it's somewhere I struggle. We're all getting better together in a big happy family. It's fun. Do I want more trap disarm chance? That could be fun to just, like, have a guaranteed trap disarm. Yeah, let's do that. That's a little wacky. It's a level 1 dungeon. Fuck it. Let's make things interesting. See if that benefits me. Clearly don't have any abomination-specific stuff, and he's probably just gonna go damage, so let's just do Legendary Bracer. And, what else could we give him here? I guess something legendary would be nice. Critical strikes chance for the melee skills? It's probably good. Yeah, I like it. Lots of melee attacks. He's probably going to benefit from that. We could just give him straight up accuracy, I think. Or dodge. These are looking a lot better than I initially gave them credit for. I'm liking the ancestral stuff a bit more now. And let's see if this thing is any good. Oh, I've got 3 of them. Nice. Yeah. Smart. Good investment, man. Wise use of your funds there, Baer. Remind me never to trust you with my hedge fund. That's a smart person joke. It's like a Frasier joke that I say pretending to understand, but clearly don't. Alright, Hellion, what do you got? Is this even that good? It's okay if I go torchless again, which I might. In fact, yeah, fuck it, let's try. Seems to be worth it, and then we just need a little bit of damage. Debuff and bleed resist. We'll go for, we'll probably do another legendary bracer here. Reduces her speed, but she's fine. She'll just hit like a tank. We got really strong characters here, which is probably going to be worth it in and of itself. Look at that, 95%. 100. So this straight up is unnecessary then if we're going to do it this way. That is so much trap disarm chance. That is totally ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to keep that. I'll take 85 against 135. That is so silly. Let's do instead. How about scouting chance instead? That's a little unorthodox, but still reasonable for what we've got. Alright, do we need to do anything else before we go? I don't think so. We've got a nice long setup here for a mission that may very well end quite quickly, so hopefully that's hopefully that trade-off is nice. Couple shovels, couple of these. We'll keep those just in case we get, you know, the puddles of water that we come across every now and then in the cove. And we don't need any of that. No torches. Food's probably good. I'll take the extra 6 just because they let me and I've got extra money. Alright. Let's do it. Happy New Year. Happy 2016. Hope you guys have started off the year good. Do people exchange gifts on New Year's? That's probably not a thing, right? Seems like it might be appropriate, though. It's like, hey! Congratulations on living another year. Here's a toaster.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Ew. Not just at the smell thing, but also this layout. Yeah. Not my friend. We have to go all the way up here, explore this. This is a scout, so we can skip one room. Probably gonna be this one if I wanted to hedge my bets. And that's a strong start for the enemy. Okay. Noxious Blast, I think we take out the cutthroats as early as we can. Let's see what our our blight chance is looking like. Seems to be pretty good so far. I should check in on my skill set for everybody. I don't know if I've got all the right stuff equipped, although she's looking okay. I guess I go with Bleed Out. She's got all of her skills, right? Yeah, she does okay. They're all leveled up too. Breakthrough's not bad here. 4 to 8 damage, or 3 to 7 damage, I should say, on this guy. He's got 4 damage per turn ticking down. If I hit him with the max amount, he would die. And then that's 3 to 7 and 4 to 8 over here. Really reduces her effectiveness for the rest of the fight, but I might not need it. Pretty damn effective, that's good. I think I've had a lot of focus recently on trying to take down individual targets, which is not a bad thing. Usually that bodes well. It's not necessary most of the time, but does help me out. I think I need to target the long-range guy here, because I'm probably not going to kill this dude. We gotta look at the Abomination again. This is going to take me a while to get back used to the Abomination skill set, because A, I've only used him once, and B, that was a long time ago. So let's transform, I guess, right now. That does add to their stress, but I am probably going to be able to kill this guy with this attack.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah! Damn, okay, yeah, that worked out. At this low of stress...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, yeah, man, especially because... Jeez, I gotta really study this. The Abomination changes things up so much, and I really welcome that. I didn't even know I was looking for this character to do what it is to the game for me, but it absolutely has. He's so different. And it's great. You have to add in the considerations of what's going to happen after the fight. Of course, with the transformation during the battles, you're going to have on that extra stress and the debuffs that you have to deal with too. Overall, of course, right now it doesn't matter too much. She's still at 130. That's insane. And yeah, it doesn't matter too much overall. There are probably circumstances that I just haven't run across yet where I'll be forced to question whether or not the transformation is worth it for the Abomination. But at the moment, I'm sort of just playing around with it to see whether I should even stop myself from doing it at any point. That's sort of, yeah, that's the debate right now, is do you ever not want to transform, especially early on? And I don't think the answer is yes. I'm pretty sure you just do it when you can. Look at this, we got the rake here. That's gonna be 7, that's probably gonna kill him and it's AoE.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That is ridiculous. So then the trade-off there, clearly, would be that I wouldn't be able to be as effective in the next couple of rounds, right? Or the added stress of the debuffs to our teammates.
This expedition at least promises success.
But it doesn't really appear to do that much. It just sort of provides you with a minor inconvenience that would probably otherwise happen anyway. You're just sort of taking it into your own hands. Oh, jeez. That's not so bad. Yeah, probably get rid of it, but we'll live. See, plenty of food here, too. A little extra trinket. Not really looking at a bunch of treasure, but we are getting through this unscathed so far, which is always nice. 3 rooms in, we're pretty much untouched. But we are in the darkness. And that could be a problem. Chose Torchless again. I'm fairly confident in it with this team, though. Even now. Even with that obstacle presented, I'm fine. We're avoiding pitch black for a while. There we go.
The darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
And we get another fight on the way back. Treat me kindly. Now, I know we are, or at least I'm fairly certain we are welcoming the possibility here of running into some very nasty baddies.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
There was the... Now, forgive me for my ignorance again, as it's been a while, but the big old mushy fucking gelatin blob. You know the thing. I haven't run into that guy in a while. If I did, I'd you know what I'd do? Put him in a salad bar. Eat him up. Mmm.
Destroy them all.
He ain't got nothing. I put him right between the fucking mashed potatoes from 1996 and the turkey legs that look questionable at best.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Booyah. So we are stacking it up a little.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Just gonna bandage that up because fuck it. Yeah, it's getting to be a little concerning now. We're stacking up the stress on the Hellion. She's up to 35. It's made every single fight extremely easy, though. I'm going to take a chance on this, by the way. Oh, look at that. Immediately paid off. Let's see if I can get rid of that fear of unholy right away. Okay, Dyspomania I got rid of, but still. Any chance we get to get rid of a negative quirk, we're obviously pretty stoked on that. God damn it! Alright. Alright. We're doing fine. Taking a gamble, see if this is going to be an empty room. If not, doesn't really matter. That's sort of a tough fight, though. Okay. Here we go. This is probably going to be the first big test. We've got AoE control with the jellyfish, which is not going to be a top priority. It's definitely going to be this guy now that he's been buffed up, especially. So let's see what we can do. Maybe flashing daggers may not even be the best play here. He's got a 25% chance to be crit, which would kill. Nice.
Precision and power.
That's a coin flip. That's a lot less than a coin flip, obviously, but it's a chance that I took, and I'm glad I did. Stinger still is not the top priority, I don't think. He's got protection, and he's vulnerable to blight, so this is really good. The Plague Doctor can focus on taking him down. He's otherwise kind of a tough target. The Hellion would probably have a difficult time getting through him. So maybe instead we go for the AoE damage. If we could kill him, we can't with the Wicked Hack. I think I need to change off Iron Swan and get if it bleeds back on, so we can actually deal some damage to these guys in the third spot. But instead, we'll go AoE one more time. The Hellion's basically done that every single round, and it's been okay. Alright, he's guarding the jellyfish. That doesn't really matter to us. Absolution actually sort of looks okay, but I don't really need to do it right now. Let's stun this guy instead. Or kill him. That's effective too. Alright, so far so good. We don't really need to worry about that, although blighting is actually a great idea here because that just stacks it up on him, and that... I don't know if that would be available? No, it would have been. We could have targeted him, but all the same. Has the exact same outcome. One more Noxious Blast. That's going to stack him up to 12, and that's not going to kill him, but that's going to be... Well, actually, that doesn't really make a difference, does it? Unless we can do something here, which we probably can. There we go. Ooh, we got the jellyfish, too. Wow, okay, so we need 1 damage on this guy to take him down. And we can do that with this. Excellent. That went very well.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Good control. Stress is starting to pile up a little bit again. We avoided the transformation that time, and I'm really not even feeling like it was necessary. I feel like we could have easily just transformed Baer again and probably gotten through it without too much cause for alarm. One thing I will note, though, is that we don't have a campfire here, and I'm sort of maybe operating under the assumption that we do. I think I need to play a little bit more careful as far as that's concerned. Let's go ahead and go like that. Bam. 6 stress relief. Wow, thank you. Really appreciate that. That leg up on the competition there. Yeah, pop that too. And we use our 1 torch as well, why not? Our backpack looks nice, but unfortunately it's mostly full of shit. Just got a bunch of garbage that we really don't need. So that's exciting. Pick up the minimal torchlight. Ease on through. We are running. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. This is normally the part.
Haunting the hearts of men.
This is normally about the part of the short missions where I start to get a little concerned, and it happens. Seems to happen compound upon itself most of the time. When we're getting to these last couple of rooms, I really start to get kind of worried about a few things at once. This fight shouldn't be so bad. The shaman's gonna go first, and that... Oh, okay, well, nice. Good dodge. It was about the only thing I was really gonna be worried about, and luckily we didn't have to deal with it. There's AoE. Hellion AoE will be nice, and then let's go ahead and just do that. We've been spreading the damage around a lot, and it's working fairly well. There goes the shaman, and then if we get the transformation into Rake, then we'll probably win right here. Although he doesn't need that much more damage, and he'll just tick down next turn anyway. Let's maybe go for the stun if we can get it off first. No, it didn't. Damn it! No double bleed, at least. We're gonna bandage it up most likely anyway, but... you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Show off your moves! Rake time. Bam! Love it. Healed up a little bit as well.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
What is this? Minus 20% chance party surprised. It's like an old school Legend of Legaia item. Legaia. Legaia? Legaia? Weigh in on the comments! The few people who know what I'm talking about. Nice. There it is. That's what I was looking for the whole time. Tell me I got a fear of unholy perk.
May indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
There it is! Why not go one more room, though? See what the whole thing's looking like. Battle, 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 treasure room. Right now, not even close, but may have one last test before we get out of here. We do have an herb for this as well. A little bit of food. Oh, shit, okay. That instantly made this trip worthwhile. That was nice. And we can just dump off these, although it does, unfortunately, bring us further away from that weird little goal I've just now decided I've set of getting 1,000 crests. It'll happen one day. Alrighty. Another slightly challenging fight to end the day, but I think it's appropriate. We need to be truly tested here with the Abomination. That's what I want to see. Let's start with some really strong attacks here. Let's maybe even reposition a little bit. Let's go for... I could go for Shadow Fades against these two and then focus damage on the back first. Pretty high chance to crit this as well, although it does have a chance to kill just from base damage. Oh, but so close! That sucks. Alright, that was a big commitment to hopefully eliminating that damage, but it didn't really do too much at the end of the day anyway. Not bad. That corpse is going to be annoying. I could probably keep him where he is, although I unfortunately can't target what I want to. Damn it, Beast Bile would have been so good here. Why didn't I target the Shaman? Damn. Alright, well, transforming back, let's see what options I've got now. Slam would be nice. That's one target, and that could maybe do a little bit of damage here, actually. Yeah, now let's do this. Move him forward. The Hellion, unfortunately, is going to be a little more limited now. I've got these. Oh, nice. Okay, that knocked those two to the back, which means this is a great option.
Impressive.
Thank you. I thought so. Alright, stress is looking a little bit worse than I'd like now, unfortunately. I was hoping to get out of here with a crew that could maybe go right away, but not looking like that's going to be the case. Probably going to have to commit to some stress relief, unless I get some sort of miracle stress relief crit cycle here at the end of the day. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so I guess I didn't... Yeah, I don't have Shadow Fade on her. I don't know why I did. Or why I thought I did. That was a mistake. Oh, that's right. Yeah, turn by turn he's going to add stress. Okay, so this is something I haven't seen a lot of. But I need to be aware of it. Okay, Rage is going to get this guy. Nice. Bam. Oh, he's protected. That's right. Son of a bitch. I should have remembered that. Oh my god, we're getting so close to killing them. Guard failed. There's some goofy stuff happening at the end here. I'm not 100% sure I'm understanding it. But I think they're all going to die. So that'll do. He's going to tick down, right? A little bit of stress relief there for the ride home. That is some strong blight, my friend. Wow, and then some extra stress at the end, because why not? Transform back to a human, get some stress relief. Yeah! So smart, so wise. The incomparable Baer Taffy, exuding his will upon the masses of extinct exoskeleton nightmares.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And he's condescending right at the end of the day just to put me on my place. Check this out for fun. Fuck. Fuck. Let's go.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Not bad. Fun times with the Abomination there. I really digging that class. I could use some extra experience, though. In fact, I didn't even consider this. I should probably equip him with the portrait. Right, whatever it is, the ancestral one that adds to your resolve experience. That would only give him 1 more point per dungeon, but still, a little better than that at least.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Either way, though, still making progress on our overall path clear to the boss here in the Cove. 60% of the way there now, and eventually one day up to that Darkest Dungeon. For now, thank you very much for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Appreciate that a lot. See you next time.